Good morning, good morning, good morning. Caroline, to be free. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? Having a pecan twirl for breakfast. I love them. Oh. Had to go to the doctor's yesterday, or hospital for tests. That's why I wasn't here. So that was bad. Oh, I love pecan twirls. Yeah. I like them warmed up with a little slab of butter on them. No, no. Actually, it was a Dollar Tree. They're pretty nice for $1. Oh. She had to go to she went to the Dollar Tree yesterday and bought some stuff, so she picked up a couple packages of those. Open book test? Yeah, it was an open book test. I had to study for a urine test. So you know that vein that runs right up through here? They had to do an ultrasound through that. So I don't know. I'll find out. So not that there's anything wrong, but I'm at the age where I could have a stroke, and that's what the leading cause of strokes are, I guess, is that vein right there. Clogging up, clogging up. No. Huh. Good morning, Mama Linda. Nice to see you. Yep. Yeah, when you start getting old, they start wondering when you're going to keel over. So I think what they're doing is looking for a timeline. Look at that. Yeah, 10, 12 years, that guy's going to be gone. Yep. No. So they type that into a note into Medicare. Do not put no more money in this guy. In 10 or 12 years, he's going to be gone. I seen that the other day. That's right. Yep. You have to go to Muskogee in a little bit for some more tests. Or are you just going to get some boots and respect the college dean? I know you can't handle the truth. That's right. I seen that. He said, "Thanks Obamacare," and wham bam, it was gone. I said, "No, are you being censored, Tim? You're phasing yourself away. Don't go. Don't go. I want to see if you can see. Well, I see you good enough to get here, didn't I? Good. No. Good morning, Brad. You're looking lovely as ever. No. That ain't cold. That's some t-shirt weather. 49 degrees. I'd be lucky he has a fever today, Doug. Oh, shit. Hopefully he's not getting sick. Well, I went to the hospital yesterday to have that test. And when you walk through the door, there was a sanitizing bottle there. It said, wash hands. Well, I washed my hands, and then you walk through the second door. There was two nurses there with masks on. They took my temperature rectally. I don't understand why they did that. Made me cough. And then, checked my forehead for temperature. And asked me if I'd been out of the country. And I said, other than China, no. So then they put a little patch on my shirt right here that said screened. So you got 10 inches of snow Monday? Well, Mother Nature must be off her meds. Has anybody seen Gene? He was sick the other day, Monday. It melted away. Yeah, I know. Now you got an inch of rain in your water, or inch of water in your yard now. Morning, Kevin. Just got in from Italy. So yeah, I was told at 2:15 this morning by my granddaughter, "Papa, you making a big breakfast in the morning?" She said, "You ain't serious." And I said, "No, your Nana is." So, wonderful woohoo Wednesday. That's right. This social distancing's got to stop. I'm getting tired of it. We can be in the same house together, that's fine, but when we leave, she puts me in the trunk. I have no understanding why that happens. And it's not so bad that I get to ride in the trunk, but Christ's sakes, lady, when we get there, please let me out. That's all I ask. Tom's Hotel shut down. So he's home with you? Oh, I bet he's enjoying that. I know. Well, there's no roof rack luggage, roof rack, so there's nothing to tie to. So. That's right, junkyard. That's the reason why they want you in the. That's why they want you stay in your house. There you go. Stay in there. It's raining. That's right. We won't be going back to work Friday if they're closed. Plenty to do. Huh? You're probably right. Well, we're under quarantine or stay home in this state. So as I was driving around yesterday going to the hospital, yeah, I wonder what the Secretary of State's going to do. They're going to start giving people, cops are going to start giving people tickets for not having plates on their car because they can't get into them. You shouldn't have to go to the next county over, junkyard. I'd have just said, hey, too bad. I was here, but you were closed. Too effing bad. Huh. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, there's a Carter Lumber. Y'all know Carter Lumber. They were delivering lumber yesterday. Um, there was a bunch of people out running around. They didn't look like they were going to the grocery store. That's right. After you were armed and staying open, there you go. What'd you do with all his money? You did. Two for that, $5 one loaf. That's funny. Huh. Yeah. I told the nurse yesterday, I told her, I said, this is all made up bullshit. Nobody ever cared last year when 25,000 Americans died of the flu. Nobody ever cared. And yet, everybody's worried about this. It hasn't even killed, has it killed 25,000 people worldwide yet? No. Um, yeah, so and Democrats don't work. Hey, you're sick, so you stay home. Yeah, I don't blame you. If you're sick, stay home. But I was reading a thing by a doctor. It says, remember, back in December and January when you caught that nasty flu-like symptoms, you were sick for 2 or 3 weeks, had a cough so hard you couldn't take it. That was the coronavirus right then. So a lot of people already went through this bullshit. Huh. Yep. Remember what I told you, people. Look over here. No, no, no. Don't look what this hand's. Just look at this hand. Don't look at this hand's doing. Yeah. Right here. This is the government. You got to look in here. This is the hand you had to be watching. That's right. Um, I do suggest, if you're at home and they're telling you not to go anywhere, at least go out in your yard and do something. Get out and do, you're going to go crazy sitting in the house. You thought of Kevin? Yeah. Hold on a second. I gotta put the regular, bring up a different chat because this thing bothering me. I don't know. It's just me, I guess, but I'm just that way. Um, I think uh, Nasty Pelosi is doing anything and everything to cause Trump to lose the reelection, and she's doing anything and everything to make sure the Democrats win the election, and she's doing anything and everything to make sure she lines her pockets before she quits. I hear she's not running for re-election. I may be wrong, but that old bat, somebody would take a baseball bat to her ass, really. So it's a bar, Kevin. Did they pass it last night? No. Last thing I knew, they weren't going to vote on it. So again, last night, but huh. Well, the garbage man was running yesterday. That's not an essential. The lumber yards, they were delivering yesterday. Huh. It was a perfectly good bet. I know. Bloody it all up and everything. Get scotch stains all over it. I know. Good morning, Jeff. Yeah, use a bat from Walking Dead, one with barbed wire on it. There you go. Cactus Jack bat. There you go. Well, obviously, there ain't very many people in New Hampshire. There's constantly people running down the street. So, and I live on a side street. Oh, no people out hiking. Yeah, people walking there all the time. Good morning, Bobby Sprinkle. Nice to see you. Looking lovely as ever. Hmm. Now, Brad, how do you know RV Lucky's got temperature? What did he do? Tell you? He's running a fever? All right. There you go. Oh, you watched his video? Okay. I know why. You wanted to be out there in the woods by yourselves, Brenda. You can't. You can't pull the wool over our eyes. You wanted to do a video naked in the woods. We all know. Making hand sign. Hand sign. There you go. Oh, you brought your own toilet paper so you could clean up, eh? Ah. Oh. And naked and afraid. Good morning, Jim. Nice to see you. Looking lovely as ever. Huh. Well, I'm glad you're pretty. I'm pretty. I know I'm pretty sick of the BS myself. I'm getting tired of turning on the news and all you see is Corona this, Corona that, Corona this, Corona that, Corona this. Hasn't there any scandals going on right now? Well, there sure is, but they're covering it up with all the Corona. Wow. 3 12 packs of Angel Soft. Wow. The dollar store? Let them eat cake. Let them eat cake. Hell, they couldn't afford to eat bread. How can they afford to eat cake? Oh, yeah. You're rich. That's right. You're rich. Beyond your wildest dreams. I bet it was there, Jim G. Who do you think runs the world? The Rothschilds, Bilderbergs, and the multi-billionaires of the world. They're the ones that run it. I got a question for you. Okay. Exactly who do we owe money to on the national debt? Who do we owe the money to? They're going to tell you we owe it to the world banks. Okay, who owns the world banks? Exactly. Now, we could have all avoided all this trouble if John F. Kennedy would have come out with his speech the day before he got assassinated, because he was wanting to drop the Federal Reserve. And by dropping the Federal Reserve, you're still going to have everything you have now. You just wouldn't have to pay federal taxes. Those federal taxes don't go to pay for anything. They go to pay the people that are running the world. That's what the Federal Reserve is. So, I hate to do this, people, but I have to go to the little boy's room. Why isn't that possible? You can do videos. You can do videos of shopping. Oh, are you talking about the video about all the stuff that people sent? There you go. Oh, well, yeah, you just got to stay 6 feet apart from them. If you're getting a virus, there you go. I'll be right back. Go ahead and talk about me while I'm gone. Well, good morning, Grizz. You're looking lovely as ever. Have to check. Uh, yeah, he's looking to buy a Chevy truck too. Yeah. Huh. You would. Well, maybe if you didn't have a wrench, Kevin would whack you. Uh, uh, coffee, yeah. My coffee is done too. Yeah. I'm safe. There you go. There you go. Stimulus package. Excuse me while I whip it out. Yep. Okay. Thank you. That's okay, Jim. We don't judge. Good morning. Good morning. I own a Ford too. I've had them all: Chevys, Dodge, Fords, GMs, you name it. That's right. Hmm. Now, the other day I went down to the auction, the food auction, but he wasn't open for an auction. But he had everything he had out there, for, on tables, and he had it for sale. So I bought 2 bags of Starbucks coffee. Never had Starbucks in my entire life, but this is Starbucks. I don't know, some kind of coffee. So I made a pot of it yesterday. And the bags are 2.5 ounces. So I bought $2 worth. I wanted to try it. I'm gonna call them today and tell them I'll take 2 cases if there's a special deal. I don't know how many bags are in a box, but if I can get a special deal on it, I'll take 2 cases, maybe even 3. It's actually damn good coffee, and for that kind of money, they're 2.5 ounce bags, and if you get 2 bags for $1, that's 5 ounces. For $10, that's 50 ounces of coffee. For $7, that's 35 ounces of coffee. You can't buy 35 ounces of coffee for $7, right? Right. You can't buy 30 ounces. You can't buy for $6 hardly anymore. So, but it is good coffee, and if I can get it on a good deal, I can probably make that 35 ounces of coffee like 6.25 or something like that, or 6.50, which is even a better deal. So, well, me too. It's just this stuff was cheap. That's the only reason why. And it comes in a 2.5 ounce pouch. Still received the virus. That's right, man. It's all the same. That's right. It's all the same. Good for coffee enemas. 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 So that's such a pain in the ass, Skeeter. That's right. All right, there, Jim. You have yourself a great day. Take care. Wear a mask. Don't touch anything. You already had your 2 cups of coffee. RV, good morning. Use it for dyeing paper. Okay. Are you feeling better, RV? Actually, it's not bad coffee. This is not a gourmet coffee. It's just a regular coffee. I can go get a package and show it. Pike's Place. It is Torrification. Torrepation. Torrification. Pike's Place roast. Medium roast. Yeah. Medium roast. Yeah. N-E. Moeen. I'm trying to read it. Ground 100% Arabica coffee. You finally got one with a cut of wisdom tooth? There you go. Huh. Sorry, had the powder. Need to call your therapist? This is actually a pretty good coffee. I'd like to have a full, a full dark roast, but you can't find it hardly anymore. Oh. We could just ask Mama Renda's neighbor. That's what he does for a living is roast coffee, doesn't he? He could have. You should have him roast you some real coffee there, Mama Renda. I still got a shine there. Where's my shine? No. Folgers Roaster Coffee. Try Mrs. Olson. Good coffee. See? He owns a coffee company. On my nose. Is that better? Well, its light's a little different now. The table's off centered from the lights because um, excuse me. Kathy got another chair the other day, glider chair or whatever. So she put it in the living room, and where she put it in the living room happened to be where the kids' table and chairs were. So now the kids' table and chairs are in here with me. So aren't I the lucky one? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm getting me a squirt gun. Ain't that right, Papa? Ain't that right, Papa? Ain't that right, Papa? Mhm. I'm telling Nana. There you go. Squirt gun. Yep. I would say you're looking lovely as ever, Stray, but I seen that, so. Oh, no. Please don't go. Don't go. Oh, are you here? Damn it. High dollar internet. Your mom just got back from Florida. I thought she was going up to Massachusetts to be with your sister. Yeah, you miss Juan and the Frito Bandito. I know. Juan Valdez and the Frito Bandito. He picks each coffee bean at the right perfection. At its peak perfection. Green Mountain Coffee? Yeah, I've seen that. Your Kiro Taco Bell? Yeah. You think prices are high now? You wait. You're right. Yeah, now that Mr. Peanut's been reborn. I'm back. And I feel fine. Enjoy being. Good morning. Gene, good morning. How are you? I just asked about you 30 minutes ago. Wanted to know if anybody'd seen you, how you were doing. I've been worried about you. Don't squeeze the Sherman. Let's not forget the Bagel Man, too. Whoa. That's why we drink Bagel. You're on your second pot. Good. Oh, so you're starting to take it. You're starting to get your medication in. Then okay. Good morning. I know. That's because they made the taco meat out of chihuahuas there, junkyard. You know what a chihuahua is, don't you? It's a little dog that looks like a rat. It's about this big. Shakes all the time. A chihuahua. I don't know. I have no idea. Hmm. So got another video coming out. I won't let you in on the outcome of it, but it's about that power washer. You're gonna see it just like I seen it. Yep. Hey, hey, what? I'm sorry to hear that. I see Kenny Rogers passed away the other day. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah, yeah. Don't let her watch South Park because you'll wonder who killed Kenny. Okay. Um, I don't know. I don't know. There's Jay. That's the Aspla 2020. Let me tell you, people, this is what everybody needs in their home. For every lavatory in your house, if you got 2 lavatories, 3 lavatories, 4 lavatories, 5 lavatories, get one for every toilet. Because this right here will knock the hiney hairs loose. It'll clean them dingleberries like it ain't never been cleaned before. Oh my goodness, it'll come across the side of that sphincter. It'll wipe her cleaner than snot off a doorknob. It will. And this thing right here, if you act now, buy one, get the second one exactly free. All you gotta do is pay separate shipping and handling. $249.99 plus shipping and handling. Second one free. Pay separate shipping and handling. The infomercial's over with. Is there a Bluetooth version of it? Yeah, right. Why ain't you going? No. Yeah, they're not going. They're going to YouTube it so since nobody can be there, right? That's what it's for. That's exactly what it's for. Um, if you got cloth diapers and stuff, you lift the seat up and everything, and you hold the cloth diaper and you wash it all up in the toilet. Other than you remember when you was back in the olden days, you knocked the shit off, then flush the toilet, then rinse it out, and wrung it out, and all that other stuff. This way, you just and then put it in a bag, or your little laundry bucket or whatever. But it also says it's for if you have to do hygiene, you can do hygiene with it. So, and I only bought it because it was brand new in the box, had a 59.99 sticker on it, or 95, whatever. And for $5, it's a win-win situation. If I hook it up, I got me a $60 piece of equipment for $5. If I sell it, I'm going to sell it for more than $5. So they are a big help, ain't they? So, and I don't have a garbage disposal in my kitchen sink. So if I have something, like in a big pan, like if you do a crock pot or whatever, and you've got some stuff in it, they didn't all come out of, like little pieces of carrots or onions or whatever that you can't get out of there without having taken all the broth and everything. I normally dump that stuff down the toilet and I flush. Okay. I make sure when I do that, I'm running hot water in the sink because it's in the same drain. That way, if there's any little grease, it keeps it flowing with some Dawn dishwashing liquid. But with this right here, I could actually take, if I hooked it up, I could actually take the crock pot in there, and dump it out and then use that hose to rinse it out, to make sure everything's out of it before I put it in my kitchen sink. All right, make a call. That's right. That's right. They wipe their tears with a sham. Wow. You remember Billy? Billy? Yeah. What the hell was he selling? Totally awesome or whatever it was. Yeah. Billy was a selling and a pitching, but somebody forgot to tell Billy that, hey, too much of that heroin will kill you, or crack cocaine or whatever. Too much of that shit will kill you. Billy Mays. Yeah, Kevin, did you forget? Forget what? Hmm, I don't know. She said. I just repeated. Yeah, I was amazed he didn't go sooner too. And then the Sham Wow guy beating up a hooker. Yeah, he's a go getter. That's right. Oh, huh. I don't understand what the little teardrop is, but what the hell is that? Oh, the thumbs up. Oh, okay. I started with 4 pots yesterday. That's right. He screamed toward the submarine factory. That's right. I know I just seen it was a thumbs up. That's right. He always gives a thumbs up before he even said good morning because he just expects it's going to be naturally good. He's not like everybody else hoping it's going to be good. Kevin gives me the benefit of the doubt before it happens. You never could tell. This could turn out to be the best live stream you've ever seen. I know there's no way it's going to be the worst one you ever seen. So, that's right. You make me work for it. Oh God, did I work hard enough already for it? So, Since we went on lockdown, um, Monday, Monday night, I went. I called the guy that I do auctions for. I said, "Hey, man, I need to get up there and get my cart because we're on lockdown. I plan on doing stuff out in parking lots. I can legally go out and sell hot dogs, okay, because I'm selling food on a to-go basis. So I can do that. I can literally go out and sell. And right now there's a big demand for food trucks because people don't want to wait at McDonald's for 45 minutes, to get something to eat or any of these other places. So there's a big demand for food trucks and food trailers and stuff like that. Toledo, they've got them lined up downtown, and they're making money hand over fist. So told him I wanted to do that. So he met me up there, and I went and picked up my hot dog cart and brought it home Monday. So it doesn't matter. I'm not a food truck. I'm a licensed food vendor. Jeff, thank you very much. Um, that's right. Yeah, I know you can do takeout. Dan and Christy. Dan and Christy, that's my brother and sister-in-law. I don't know which one's typing. Probably my sister-in-law. Because if it was Dan, that would have took him all day to write that. Because when I write him a letter, I say, "Dear Dan, I'm writing this letter slow because I know you can't read too fast." So it's got to be Christy writing. That's right. That's right. It's me. Wow. Which one's me? I have no idea. Is it me, Dan? You're the only one up? Okay. It's my brother, Dan, my youngest brother. Um, let's see. He is. What are you? 40? Are you 40 now, Dan? I think so. Oh, I know. He's a quitter. I know. Grizz, nobody likes a quitter. That's right. When you gotta run, you gotta write fast because the pen's running out of ink. Don't be funny with us again. Good morning, Picker. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. 41. Okay, that's right. You just had a birthday. For the longest time, I didn't know what his birthday was because every time you see him, say, "Hey, tomorrow's my birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday." I don't even know when his birthday is. Oh. Jesus is a quitter for you. Okay. Well, that's good. That's funny. I know I got to cut my hair too. So I see a brand new pair of hair cutting scissors on the counter. Maybe it might be getting me a trim. She ain't got nothing better to do now. You got some new projects to restore. That's good, Gene. At least you got something to do. I know he doesn't want to be known as a quitter. I tell you what, though, Grizz, after a couple of months, you'll feel a lot better. The long-haired rocket boy team. Uh, only cans and bottles. I know. I know. It hasn't been bad quitting. Yeah. Huh. About $4. Have to pick them up today and redo them. That's pretty good. So, Dr. Trump. That's right. You're counting. That's why. Hopefully everything turns out okay there, Jeff. Oh, that's right. We're all counting now, Jeff. Um, yeah, you're lucky you can count that. There you go. That's right. How do you private message somebody on YouTube? Is there a way to private message somebody on YouTube? Huh. Okay. Okay. How do you do it, Grizz? Yeah, I'm using both hands. There you go. Oh, I got rid of Hangouts when they got rid of Hangouts. You know what I mean? Oh, oh okay. Yeah, that's fine. Um, if I have you on Facebook, okay, I might be sending you a message. And if I don't have you on Facebook, to a few certain people. Okay, let's put it that way. I might be sending you a message, and to a few certain people, if I don't have you on Facebook, I might be sending you an email. Hey, we're way too lazy for that. I don't know if I thought I deleted Hangouts. So, look at there. Bobby, you're number one. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, nobody can see it no matter who you send it to, right? That's right. Well, we're all going to pray for Jeff. Well, Um, I'm looking for the official Google website. There's 2,000 websites here. So, yeah, that's not it. I'll look at it later. Huh. How old you going to be, Bobby? Yeah, it says hi, Keith. Yeah. Hi. Well, hello, Picker. Yeah. Yeah, first name basis with the bartenders. That's good. IronDog63 at gmail.com. That's right. We don't want bars going out of business. Honest to God, we don't. I just, Pickerick sent me a message, so I just sent him one. Um, you know, anyways, I have to send messages out, so. See you later, Brad. Well, hopefully you made enough for the rest of us. It'd be nice. I'm in charge of making breakfast this morning. I asked her yesterday, I said, hey, what are you making for dinner? She looked right at me and she said, what do you mean, what am I making? I said, you're not working. Get up and start cooking. That was followed by a barrage of lefts and rights and a couple of swings of a baseball bat and a frying pan. And I said, honey, what do you want for dinner? Right down the old butt crack, Stray. That's where you swipe it. Oh, if you got the chip, then you got to insert it. See you later, Gene. Hopefully you're feeling a lot better today than you were. So you're still waiting for breakfast there? Well, tell the chief cook and bottle washer to get up and get it done there, Jeff. Then again, you can't cook cornflakes or Chex or Wheaties. Don't eat them Wheaties now, Jeff. I told you about that shit. No. That sounds good, actually. Bacon and Swiss cheese on rye. I love a good rye sandwich. So, um, there you go. Put it down there. There's a link for you. There you go. Looky there. Um, Okay. You ever heard that song Burt Reynolds sang in that movie? I can't remember the movie, but he was going to retrieve $1 million worth of gold out from underneath the bottom of a river. And he said, whiskey engine, no likes her whiskey engine. No, you don't get paid till November, November. Yeah. Uh, According to this, I'm all logged in. There we go. I just got you. I just got you there, Grizz. Uh, Wait for the Corona money. There you go. Yeah, like that's going to be anything. Mhm. Now they say that people on Social Security or Social Security disability is not getting any of this. But what do you want to bet people on welfare are? I bet you they are. You want to bet? That's right. Well, for you, it's time to sprout seeds, not for here. Now we're still a month and a half at least, unless you want to cover it with plastic, and you're still at least a month from doing that. There you go. Yeah. You can actually plant. I've seen it. There's a YouTuber out there that planted 400 ears, 400 corn seeds of corn in a little 6 by 6 area. Now, what he did is he took, I believe this is what he done, is he planted a bunch of, he just threw a bunch of corn there and threw dirt over the top of it. Okay. And then once it come up and it was like a week old, he threw some more corn down there and sprinkled more dirt on top of the seeds. Now that corn is like a week behind. And by the time the first set got up there, the second set was coming up. You're planting your ass in a chair. That's right. If you filed for taxes, right? So I gotta get me a cup of coffee. I will be right back. That's right, Kevin. You plant your ass in that chair, it'll grow too. Yeah, you can do that. My son-in-law, he just called me yesterday, wanted to know um, how many pepper plants I wanted, and I said probably about a dozen, maybe. He said a dozen. I said yeah. I said because you figure you're probably going to lose about four, so I'll take a dozen. That'll give me about eight. That'll probably make it through the growing season. So, how many carrots you want? I said, no, what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to plant carrots, and then when they get ready, you can just transplant them. I said, well, I want a couple hundred carrots. He said, how about if I just plant the carrots here in my garden? I said, there you go. That'd be easier. That's right, they are. So, I did a video on it, you guys, on how to take your toilet paper, save your toilet paper rolls, and you can make them seed pods. I think they passed it last night from what everybody's saying, but they threw in so much shit in there that everybody else is getting more than the people that are getting it, which I think is total bullshit. That shouldn't have anything to do with anybody but the United States citizens and just the citizens themselves, not the corporations, not the wind, not the new Green Deal. Look at James Wood, what he posted on Facebook. He said he's surprised that the citizens haven't stormed the buildings and drugged them out by their hair and beat the living hell out of them. And I think that's what's going to happen. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know what they stuck in that bill, too. I'm sure everybody gets a cut but the American citizen. No. Huh. Yeah, use the toilet paper. It's already got fertilizer on it. There you go. It only works if you're vegan. Oh, I know. Both parties are. So, but the bill that the Republicans sent over didn't have anything for anybody but the American citizen. The bill that the Democrats sent over, they wouldn't vote on that. The one they want is this. So, yeah, that's bullshit. And they won't let the people vote that, the senators that vote that are sick, that are in quarantine, which happens to be a bunch of Republican senators. What do you want to bet? There was one Democrat senator that knew they had it, went over and infected everybody, and then did this shit. Stayed away from everybody. No. You want to bet? No. Rand Paul's got it. You're right. We end up paying for it. We need to start, honestly, that's James Wood said it right. We need to storm the building, drag them all out by the head of their hair, and beat the living shit out of them. Revolt people. It's about time we take our country back from these money grubbing bastards that we elect. Because that's all they do. They want more money for them. They said it last night. Did you hear that senator say it last night? So the only reason why we're doing all this is because the Democrats want this liberal money or lobbyist money. They want to get fat rich off the lobbyist money that is being sent out because of the wind and solar power industry. Yeah. So right there, he's already admitting that they're getting bribes from the lobbyist. So, which everybody that gets money from the lobbyist are bribe money. So, it's enough to piss off the Pope if he had any morals, but he doesn't have any morals either anymore. You remember when the Pope used to be respected? Now they're not, or he's not. Tear down. You don't need a wall around your country. You need to let them in. Well, then tear down your wall. Like hell, you say. Yeah. Um, you know, I used to not talk ill about Catholics, or about the Pope or whatever, the Catholic religion. But when they went and put their image and their self esteem and their reputation over the kids that were abused, molested, and everything else, and they protected the people, the abusers, I have no respect for them whatsoever. No, I know they'll try to hide from his glory. You're right. Check out golf.com for trick shots. Okay. Stray for president. There you go. That in California. We need one around California too. And that nasty old pain in the ass from California. Um, I think she's doing everything in her power to make sure that her family is wealthy for future generations. That's why they're doing all this bullshit. There you go, prison type bars. If me and you did that, Gris, that's against the law. We go to prison, but it's perfectly okay for them to do it because they're politicians. They're above the law, and they made damn sure that they made a law so they could be above the law, even though what is it, the 25th Amendment or something like that says no law should be passed from to separate from uh, politicians and the citizens. I can't remember what it was, the 14th Amendment or 25th Amendment, something like that. Yeah, Steve from Visiting, that's right. That's right. Um, yeah, toilet paper chip shots, that's pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, everything's in plastic cups now. It's kind of hard to kill somebody with a solo cup unless you stack about 90 of them together, then tape them up, make it stiff enough. The deal is done. Well, maybe you had to go sometime, Kevin. Get the experience, spend 24 hours, you know, just behind bars, with with somebody that um, thinks you're sexy. Stock market's way up. Yep. Somebody told us Wall Street fell. We were so poor that we couldn't tell. That's right. I don't play the stocks. It doesn't bother me. So that's what they were waiting for. They were waiting for economic stimulus to go back up. Oh, I don't know. I think Trump could have probably could have claimed a national emergency and just give out stimulus money. You've never been behind bars, but you've spent a lot of time at them. All I had to do was ask a bartender so you could walk behind there and see what it actually looks like behind there. I tell you what, if you've seen what it looks like behind a bar, you probably wouldn't drink there. Most places behind the bars, you ever watch Bar Rescue? You're probably the number one fan. But yeah, some of them bars are so nasty you would never go in them. They haven't voted yet. Well, it probably won't pass. No. They have an agreement. Huh. Good morning, Lori. Nice to see you. See, I tell you, I cannot help it. I'm just so damn good looking. You know, you guys ought to aspire to be this damn good looking at my age. If you get to my age and you look this good, consider yourself lucky. Plastic tumblers. Oh, she called. Oh, okay. Well, I thought she was talking to me, but it could have been you, Grizz. So I know I'm not conceited. Good morning, Lori. Looking lovely as ever. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? What the hell after that? There you go. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah. You're cute too, Grizz. So, um, did you guys watch Lori's live stream yesterday? She made a homemade crocheted out of yarn face mask. And near as I can tell, she's putting dirty underwear in it to filter it out. I asked her if she could put underwear in it. She said, well, sure you can. Something cotton, 100%. So, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just, that's right. Yeah, Lori needs new glasses. That's right. You gotta wash them first. Yeah, wash them panties first before you stuff them in there for the face mask, for the filter. But you can use coffee filters, you know, cut up an old T-shirt, put in there anything that to help block any particulates from coming in. Yeah, I think you'd still Yeah, I would probably recognize you. Your beard hair sticking out, plus the chickens poking their beak through the. You got to get rid of them chickens first, there, Grizz, because they'll start poking a hole in that face mask and won't do you no good. Now you know what happened, don't you? With them chickens in his beard. A couple of weeks after that video, his wife was standing there and said, "Man, Grizz, you need to take a shower. You smell like you died." So he hops in the shower and he's just scrubbing up and everything, and he's like this, just scrubbing the beard, and he hears a thump. He looks down there at the shower, and there's a dead chicken. Come to find out, one of them chickens got caught in one of them beard hairs and hung himself. Probably struggled for at least 2 or 3 minutes. All better now, huh, Grizz? Well, I'll try to be there. Today's Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Poor beard. Okay. Yeah. After I get up here, I'm going to make breakfast. I got to get her up at 9:30. We're going to have hash browns, biscuits, ham, steaks, and eggs. Now, what about your hoop house you made? Did that ever work? Well, I'm locked down at 8 p.m. Where do you live at, Lori? Erie, Pennsylvania? Okay. Well, you're not that far from me. If it rains today, you're taking a shower? It did work, but I know here comes the but. I hope it rains for you. That's funny. Yeah. Now, I tell you what, um, you find somebody that's got an old trampoline or an old pool, like a 25-foot pool or whatever, the ones that's got the metal frames on it, and you take that, okay, because that's a circle. You can split that circle in half, and it has legs on it, okay? You can take them legs and point them inwards, get you some PVC pipe, and you can link them two legs together and make a hoop house with it. I have one out there. I think it's a 24-foot trampoline. I think it's like 12 feet across. Okay, so which would be 24 foot around. So 12 foot. Um, and that's what one day I'm going to do when I clean off the cement uh, pad is either put that there, either that or I'm going to take my shed that's out back and put wheels underneath it and get it over there on the cement pad and then put the shed, leave the shed on the cement pad. I've got raised garden boxes on there right now and it ain't doing no good. I'm going to tear them down. They're more trouble than what they're worth. Um, oh, I would take that raised bed garden stuff and throw that in the garden and get done with it. Yeah. Well, see, this would be 12 feet wide and only 6 feet high. So what I would do is on the bottom is I'd add a foot, a PVC pipe with an elbow, and then run it from one to the other, and then I screw in some self tapping screws in there to make it all one, uh, all together, so it would all stay together. And the other, where the tube goes together from one another, I would tape that with some good, clear tape. I wouldn't use screws or whatever. But you can make a decent greenhouse with that, and then you can get the liner or whatever you want to call it, the cover. You can buy that, or just put some nice plastic in there. Now, the best thing to do, I guess, for a greenhouse, if you're going to use plastic, use a good UV ray resistant or whatever it is, plastic that doesn't, the sun doesn't compromise. But you want to make it two layers, okay? Make a layer inside, make a layer outside of the greenhouse. And then the layer inside, you cut a small hole in it and you mount a fan. And then on the other side, you put another hole with a fan mounted for air to come out. So that way it's blowing hot air through the inside of the between the two walls of the greenhouse, which will heat up. The hot air will go inside the greenhouse and it'll keep getting heated up. Splash something on it and go. Yeah, you're gonna. Well, you've got the legs every, I don't know, there's probably 12 legs on this thing. So, each section is going to have 6 legs on it. And then, in the center is, you could make this thing 30 feet long if you wanted. And you could just use T's, and run up as you're connecting the PVC pipe together. You could use T's or whatever you wanted, or couplers, and to connect everything together. It would probably cost you a couple $100 to make it, but it'd be a nice greenhouse when it was done. The both front end and back end would be made out of steel, so you could actually, if you wanted, you could plywood it or whatever, and you'd have something to anchor it to. You have a terrific day too, Lori. Thanks for being here. Love you too. Oh. Yeah. Splash some Old Spice on it there, Stray. Or do, hi, karate. You remember that clone? Oh, karate. Oh, yeah. Now, my son-in-law has a set of car dollies. The kind that the wreckers carry. He has a set of those. Well, I asked him one day. I said, "What are you gonna do with them?" He said, "I just use them in case I need them for something." I said, I asked him to sell them. I said, "I'd buy them from you." No, I don't want to do that because I may not be physically fit and all that other stuff, but I have moved a bunch of sheds before, and with something like that, you can move sheds, little buildings or whatever, easy, and you can make some decent money doing it. So, plastic packaging strapping. There you go. Well, here's another thing. You guys go to you want to put something over your house, building or whatever, and makes it rainproof or whatever, but you can't afford siding right now and roofing at the same time. Go to your local lumber yard. Say, hey, can I have that wrap that comes on your bundles of lumber? And they'll probably give it to you because they throw most of that away. That's tieback. It's waterproof. I knew a guy that wrapped. He was a construction worker, carpenter, and he'd go to the lumber yard. Instead of buying tieback for houses and stuff, he would wrap all his houses with this stuff because it was free instead of paying for tieback. Yeah, there you go. There, enjoy. You got something out in your yard you want covered and don't want to buy a tarp? Go to the lumber yard. They got that stuff. Oh. Or you can go there and say, hey, If you got it, I'd take it now. If you don't have it, would you stack it up in the corner for me, and I'll come. When you get a pile of it, let me know. I'll let you get it. Yeah, he's taking that saran back to the dollar store. There you go. Yeah. Houses were red flag. I don't know about here. I don't think it's against the city codes here or whatever. I have no idea. I haven't done it. And, um, when I built my garage, we covered it with that. So, and they didn't say anything about it when I built that, and I cited it with. It was like that for a year before I put galvanized tin siding on it. Then they decided to be upset about the galvanized tin siding because it wasn't aesthetically correct to the house. And I told them that was the best they were getting until they started making everybody else fix up their properties. I wasn't putting any more into mine. There you go. Probably not. Everybody has their different zoning laws, so I don't know. Right? I understand what you're talking about. Hmm. Right? There is good uses for it, but I'm just telling you, like I haven't done construction on a house since 2000, 20 years. So I don't know what what the zoning laws are now, but when I did my garage, we covered it with that, and they never said a word about it. So you, you forgot the E. That's right. Yeah, I understood what it said though. I'm telling you, it does. It'll make shit watertight, man. You just make sure your last layer that you're putting on is overlapping everything else. So that's right. That's right, Stray. Keep it politically correct. Trying to find clear bubble wrap. Would you like some of mine? I wonder if it's got air from China in it. You don't need clear bubble wrap there, Grizz. I tell you what you need. Square business. Honest to God, okie dokie. Go get one of them rectangular pool solar warmers. Okay? And I bet you that'll work. What do you want to bet? It looks like bubble wrap, but they're blue. Okay? I had a solar warmer, okay, and I had a shed that needed a roof over it. I threw that solar warmer over it, stapled it down, and I'm telling you, that solar warmer would grab the sun's rays, and it would get so hot in that shed, you'd have to leave the door open if you were in it. So and it'll work because that's what it's made for. It's made to heat up. So it's got a bunch of little air bubbles in it or whatever. It's blue, but I'm sure you can use it for greenhouse stuff. And that stuff's made to last for a while because my roof lasted a couple of years on that shed. Okay, a couple of years, and it wasn't. It probably would have lasted longer if I'd have put it on there and done it right. You know, put some flaring strips on it and stuff to hold it down. But all I did is I wrapped it around it and then just stapled it around the edges, and that was it. You know, and I'm not talking about the edges of the roof. I'm talking about the edges of the shed because I had it drooping over the ends and stuff like that. So it caught air and everything else, and the air started making it, you know, vibrate and loosen up and, you know, rip. And so I do too. I hope you do too. I hope you have success quitting there, Grizz. I really do, honestly. Um, I smoked 3 packs a day for 30 years, and when they found a spot on my lung, you know, I quit. And I quit for one reason because I wanted to live long enough to see my grandkids. So there you go. PVC brisket. There you go. And I tell you what, Grizz, if it rained, okay, and all them little air bubbles was in there, you know, and it got, you know, some of that water was caught on the roof because those little air bubbles would catch the rainwater. It would get even hotter in that shed because that water would heat up and it would, you know, it'd be just like setting a hot kettle on top of it. You know what I mean? Because it's thermal. It would keep the thermal mass heated up there. So, can you have yours up? Oh, there you go. Yeah, you don't need it no more. No. Okay, everybody. It's 8:32. I should have been out of here already. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself. And we will see you later. Take care. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I really do. Tonight's Wednesday. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll be back on at 6:30 in the morning. Tomorrow's Thursday night chat. I will have a stream panel Thursday night. So there you go. There you go. Bubble House Plastic. Yeah. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.